You will have heard of Dr. Henry Jekyll. You will have heard appalling things. I tell you this, he was my friend, and he was the seeker of truth. Radical theories, life-altering drugs were part of the search to illuminate the elements of goodness and evil, which are inherent in every human personality. Henry Jekyll believed he had found a way to control those subtle elements, not merely for the furtherance of science, but for the relief of human sorrow and suffering.
He entered my life as a brilliant young scientist. He became as dear to me as my own child. I could feel the exhilaration of his knowledge and the profundity of his suffering as though they were mine. I came to understand Henry Jekyll. In a very real sense, his passion was consistently reenacted within every one of us.
He's beyond help, Henry. Therefore, we treat him like an animal. He's a man. He has emotional responses as sensitive as any of ours. A memory. A mind which allowed him to express those emotions rebels now and refuses to serve him. I know there is a means to integrate mind and emotion. There must be.
Your colleagues tell me your theories are infinitely more dangerous than he is. They say you're trespassing on hallowed ground when you experiment with the human mind.
My colleagues are cowards, afraid that they don't understand. How can we call ourselves civilized if we're not prepared to help him and every wretched soul like him?
He's lost Henry. Lost to himself and to the world. You will never reach him.
I have to try.
You have tried everything.
Not true. I'm very point of perfecting the form. It's a combination of rare drugs.
I admire your tenacity, Henry. I question your philosophy. Do you seriously believe your drugs can change what God has set in motion?
Yes. He can be changed, Sir Hyde. We shall all be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye. Lost in the darkness, silence surrounds you. Once there was morning, now endless night. If I could reach you, I'd guide you and teach you to walk from this darkness back into the light. Deep in your silence, please try to hear me. I'll keep you near till the night passes by. I will find the answer. I'll never desert you. I promise you this till the day that I die. Good night, Father.
Exercise must exercise its way, and the truth is that it's all of the stars. There's a faith that we hide
a facade.
The Board of Governors, St. Jude's Hospital, is now met. Sir Danvers Carew presiding us here. Also in attendance, His Grace, the Bishop of Basingstoke.
Yes.
The Right Honourable Archibald Proofs.
Yes.
Lord Savage, Lady Beaconsfield, and General Lord Dorset. And yourself, Mr. Stride. Simon Stride, Honorary Secretary, respectfully recording the order of business.
Already late for 2 other board meetings.
Henry! Dr. Jekyll, the sole purpose for our extraordinary meeting is to permit you to explain the very unusual request that you previously submitted to us in writing.
We're all too busy.
Yes. Dr. Jekyll's case is of particular interest to me, as you all know. Let us therefore allow him to submit his request. This one last time.
Distinguished governors, I am obliged to thank you in advance for hearing me out in this matter of vital interest to any enlightened member of society. Dr. Jekyll, let us dispense with the niceties and proceed with the matter at hand. Certainly, Mrs. Stride, forgive my good manners. Distinguished governors, in each of us there reside 2 separate natures, 2 distinct personalities. One dark, one light, one good, one evil. It is the curse of mankind that these 2 extremes should be constantly at war.
Yes, right.
Point.
It is clear to me now that we have the power to divide this primitive duality of man into its separate components, to isolate what is functional from what is dysfunctional, and to control these elements forever. My experiments with various animals have convinced me that this separation, the behavioral control of which I speak, is more than theoretical, it is achievable. I must be permitted now to test my procedure and my formula on a human subject.
What?
Yes.
To be prodded and tested like a laboratory rat?
Yes, madam. Yes. Gentlemen, I ask that I be permitted to select a patient who will help me to prove my theories for the betterment of all mankind. A volunteer, I hope.
A volunteer mental patient. Very good.
A man when society is only abandoned as hopeless. An inmate of your prison. Henry.
And you would perform your surgery on this pitiful creature's brain?
No! As I have already explained to this august body, my treatment takes the form of rare drugs, precisely combined and administered through hypodermic injection. There are doomed, broken souls in 1,000 asylums, left there to rot for the life of a plan. In the name of compassion and medical science, I can save many lives if you'll give me one man.
I tell you now, the church will never sanction it. Sacrilege, lunacy, blasphemy, heresy.
We may say trail's dangerous ground. In legal terms, I'd say extremely unsound.
Your lack of humility strikes me as odd. What makes you think you have the right to play God?
The bishop speaks for all of us when he says you're playing God. There's such a thing as ethics, over which you ride roughshod. You're a doctor, not a savior, Dr. Jekyll for a start. But I judge from your behavior, you can tell the 2 apart. Dear Mr. Stride, are you simply a scientist? I have a code to which I remain true. I don't presume the stature of moralist. I leave pretension like that, sir, to you.
Henry, I've always encouraged your enterprise, and I've been hopeful that you would succeed. But given the problems my colleagues can visualize, I see no choice but for you to concede.
I know my fate is yours to choose, but if I fail, the world will lose when I am on the threshold of success. I beg you, governors, you must say yes.
Dr. Jekyll, enough of your rising, sir. This is a hospital here to save lives.
Do you think we will let you
opportunity.
This whole thing's too bizarre.
Open up your eyes.
This man has gone too far.
Unless you listen to me.
Please watch your tongue, damn it, man. Can't you see?
Order! If ever I've needed for the justification for my work, gentlemen, you have just provided it. Just look at what has happened here makes an evident sense of fear. The gaze is also crystal clear. Just look at you. Our darker side keeps breaking through. Observe it now in me and you. The evil any man can do must be controlled. I beg of you, I'll show you all. It can be done. Here's the chance to take charge of our fate. Deep down you must know tomorrow's too late. One rule of life we cannot rearrange. The only thing constant is change. The only thing constant is change.
Distinguished colleagues, your verdict, please. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, nay.
Sir Danvers,
I abstain. By 5 votes to none, with one abstention. Dr. Jekyll's extraordinary proposal is rejected. Thank you for your time, Doctor.
I am shocked to the core of my being.
Well, who's going to take me to lunch? Bessie?
No, Teddy. I've heard enough demented babbling for one day.
This is England, you know, not the continent.
The found this over here. In charge of him. Well, finally convinced them that you're mad.
they set themselves up as friends of medicine. Friends of knowledge, but they're hypocrites, John, every last one of them.
Yes, but they're powerful hypocrites. You should exercise greater caution.
I can't afford caution.
Henry! You are obsessed by your father's condition.
Of course I'm obsessed. He's my father. I grow my life with him till the flesh of my bones is his. I know I can save him. Like thousands of others who dwell in that same darkness if they would only let me. How can I pursue the truth and make him block each step I take?
Henry, you have come too far. Remember what you have at stake.
John, I know I'm right. I must let my vision guide me. I'm so weary of the fight. There's so little left inside me.
If you know that you're right, then you've got to see it through. You've got to see it through.
7 years ago, I started out with alone. Now it's alone, I'll see it through to its conclusion. Who are they to judge what I am doing? They know nothing of the endless possibilities I see. It's ludicrous, I'm bound by the decision.
Seems vision is a word they've never heard.
Even madness, treat them with derision. It's absurd.
And yet, the fact remains, those bastards fall for reins.
If you live along here, you need cash in the bank, 'cause the houses round here are all flashy and swank, and the bronze bit is what's called a facade. If you live around
50 years.
Pertinence like that in the army would have earned him a good flogging.
The perfect way to stamp out any nasty signs of progress. In general,
Absolutely.
He's tinkering with a man's soul, and I don't like it. He's lucky that we're living in modern times. Today's penalties for heresy are not what they should be.
then Mr. Jekyll, good lord, that we have you to represent modern times, your grace.
If Jekyll's as clever as you say he is, what's he doing trying to save paupers and madmen? Yes, what possible use is that? I've lived in St. James for 60 years, and I've never even seen a pauper, let alone a madman.
I think he's mad, if you must know. Dan, we're talking about your future son-in-law, then I think you're mad to let him marry your daughter.
That's not Father's decision, Lady Beaconsfield. It's mine.
Well, impressive. But if your opinion of him as a scientist, maybe Emma assures me Henry Jekyll is impeccable husband material.
Well, for a start, I think it is less than impeccable to be late for one's own engagement party. Shows a remarkable lack of style.
Yes, impressive.
Comments on style should never be made by those who have none.
Mr. Room.
Oh, Mr. Addison, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, bracing breath of fresh air.
Macaroon, can this be you? What kind of man is this you've taken? Can you not see the kind of life that this would be? You are mistaken. Time to awaken before it's too late. Before you forever determine your fate.
But Simon, you knew I had to be free. What I choose to do is decided by me. From the day my mother died, my father, full of good intentions, treated me as though I were a young child. Maybe his idea was just to wait until I grew up and then look at me and hope that I'd be heard. It's easy to accept that from a father. Rather things remain the way they were. But when it comes to marriage, I must pick whom I prefer. I'm not the weak young thing you're seeking, Simon. Someone 17, obedient and sweet. I am not the protege to waste your time on. I'm complete. In Henry's eyes I see what I am meant to be.
Henry Jekyll, you're a devil.
You have robbed us of London's most lovely girl.
I could turn to drink when I stopped to think Emma's marrying a doctor instead of an earl. Poor girl!
Ah, the late Dr. Jekyll.
My apologies, sir.
As you forgive me, what I came unwilling to anticipate. We thought you might invite your wedding guests for the day after the ceremony, just to make sure the groom is in attendance.
I'll be there, so never fear. 6 weeks until the wedding will be the longest of my life.
Well, your half-hour this afternoon with the governess of St. Jude's was certainly the longest of my life.
I must take every opportunity I'm given to state my beliefs.
So you antagonize the established authority in the process.
My friends are not the established authority, Sir Dan. There's merely the established prejudice.
My friend Dr. Jekyll is a man of honor, Sir Language, but not of diplomacy.
Ah, I was not aware. The two were not the same.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fireworks.
Fireworks, ladies and gentlemen! You come along. Mr. Utterson, you enjoy fireworks.
If they're unavoidable.
They are. Now, Bishop, can I have a form?
Miss Carew,
Dr. Jekyll.
are you angry with me?
No.
Well, you should be.
I'm just happy you're here.
Try never to miss any social occasion attended by Lady Beaconsfield. Is there a Lord Beaconsfield?
Oh, he died 30 years ago.
Sensible fellow. You must realize you're letting yourself in for a lifetime of these aggravations.
Yes, I realize
I
that.
cannot live by the same old clock that other people do.
I realize that, too.
On good conscience, I must advise you that I love you far too much to have you suffer the sort of life I have to offer. I must go on with the work I'm committed to. I must when my theories are true. And I will prove if I'm ever permitted to. Things are not wrong just because they are new.
Henry, I adore you, always have and always will do. And your dreams are mine. I will always understand, however hard our lives will turn to wine.
Who knows where my work will lead me?
Nowhere where you will not need me.
Oh, please, I beg you, heed me.
It's still to leave me alone.
The only thing I fear is the unknown.
When this all began, we knew there'd be a price to pay, to turn away. We have come too far. I know we'll find
Sometimes I see past the horizon, sure of my way, where I am going. But where's the prize I have my eyes on? Where there is just no knowing, and when despair tears me in two, who can I turn to but you? You know who I am. Take me as I am.
Look in my eyes, do you see there someone you know, or just a stranger? If you are wise, you will see me there. Love is the only danger. Loving me, loving you, will make that one dream come true. Take me as I am.
Though fate don't always do what we desire, still we can set the world on fire. Give me your hand, give me your heart. Swear to me we'll never part. You know I am. This is who I am. Take me as I am.
Emma, you're being asked for.
So are you, Dr. Jekyll? Well, I can't imagine why.
I fancy people will be curious to know why the two main reasons for this party are resolutely hiding from it.
Come along, Henry. It's just your theories against these other lesser fireworks.
I hope you gave him the scolding he deserves.
Did Mother's scolding ever change you?
Oh, look, I'm not alone in finding Henry's behavior difficult to tolerate.
You don't have to tolerate it, Father. He's marrying me, not you.
And don't you understand it's you I'm concerned for?
Father told me he should be concerned for him. He's the one in me.
I'm only trying to protect you. What else would you have your father do? I think I would die if any harm should come. I'm scared, my child, because I'm going to lose you. I find it very hard to let you go.
Oh, if you tried to, you could never lose me. Darling Father, I still love you more than you will ever know. But if we want our love to grow,
In time, I have to let you go. We mustn't be afraid of letting go.
I love you, Father.
Thank you, gentlemen, to come again.
That's what we're here for. Where were you? The others had to fill in for you. Get in there now and account for yourself to the spider. He's mad. And a lot of us all because of you. Girl? Oh, welcome to the Red Rat Chair. Do me that. How good of you to play us so cool.
Henry Jekyll, you're a devil. Leading friends to a life of debauchery.
Oh, Mr. Utterson, you said no.
Mr. Utterson, my John.
Why, John? John, I don't believe it.
As you can see, Whitney, the youngsters desperately need something to drink.
Leading friends to a life of debauchery. I can turn to drink, and I will, I think.
Why on earth have you brought me here?
You need relaxation, Henry.
Oh, yes, right, Henry. You need some relaxation. Table wine and champagne for Mr. Utterson's party. Henry, the show's about to start, and you will love the new girl. Well, the only reason we don't have rats in this place is they wouldn't be caught dead here.
Well, Lucy, it's about time it got here.
Oh, look who it is! Her Royal Majesty, Queen of the Red Rat. You are in trouble, girl. You're running late, and the spider is in a foul mood. Oh, well, that'll make a nice change. Don't upset him, Lucy. You know what the spider can do. No, I suppose you've been up in Hyde Park again listening to all them speeches. What's wrong with that? I like to listen. Just want to learn.
You're such a fool, filling your head with all that rubbish.
The only thing you have to learn is to be on time. Now get your ass out onto that stage. You've got 2 minutes. I don't know who you girls think you are. Think you are. Well, don't worry, Winnie. No to win. I'd rather be nobody than her.
Right, chin up, Lucy. You're the nicest nobody I know.
Look at me and tell me who I am.
Lucy.
Why I am what I am. Call me a fool, and it's true. I am.
nothing to do with this.
Where were you and why were you late?
Does it matter? It won't happen again.
If it does, it'll happen to a dead girl. And I mean that.
No, you do.
Lucky for you, I'm in a good mood tonight. I'll be up to your room later on to show you just how good.
Lucky me.
Be good to him, Luce. Some knows quality when they sees it.
I wonder, is there anything I can do?
You can tell me if the rest of my face is still there.
It appears to be. And it's a lovely face. You should look after it. Join me. I really would like to help you if I could. You helped me.
I did.
Yes.
How?
With this song. Good and even. It made me think. We do all have to make choices, don't we?
Some of us do. What is your specialty then?
I'm a doctor. Truly, but tonight you made me realize I could be the patient as well.
You're serious, aren't you?
Yes, yes I am.
It sounds a bit weird to me, but whatever makes you happy. Here's to the night, here's to romance, to those unafraid of taking a chance. Yet I can see you're not up to the chase, but if you're ever in need, I am the girl, and this is the place. Come to me.
It's getting late. I have to go. If any time, you never know, you need a friend. And I mean simply that, a friend.
You're Jekyll, you're a devil. There's no end to your life. Up the ball to the
I'm going, John, you.
Yes, sir.
Joe, we have a gem.
Any time, you never know, you need a friend.
What the beating head is wrong with you, Mom? That gent was trying to be nice to you. How many like him? Do you think there is hanging, huh? On the vine.
Well, John, thank you for the relaxation, if that's what it was.
You never stop reading of your download theories for one single moment.
You discovered something essential.
What's that?
My volunteer.
You can't possibly be. Where are you going?
To my offices. I'm going to work tonight. I must.
I don't hear it. You need to rest, Henry. Henry. Promise me you're not contemplating a volunteer or a red rat.
Heavens, John, you really think I'm such an unprincipled character?
Hold. Send him straight to bed. He must have rest. So must I. I'm going home.
Quite right, sir. I'll do what I can. Anything more you need, sir?
Yes, you could stir the fire.
Of course.
And then go to bed. I won't meet you again this evening.
Good night, sir.
Cool. Sir, you knew my father during his best days. His mind and his spirit were extremely strong, weren't they?
He was the finest gentleman I ever knew, sir.
I must do it for his sake.
Sir?
Nothing. Nothing. Good night.
Good night.
There is no choice. I must put aside the fears I feel inside. There's no place to hide. So it comes to this one great golden chance that only I when everything I fought for is at stake, to make the mark that only I can make. This is the moment. This is the day when I assemble my doubts and demons on their way. Every endeavor I have made ever is coming into play. It's here and now today. This is the moment. This is the time when the momentum and the moment are in rhyme. Give me this moment, this precious chance. I'll gather up my past and make some sense at last. This is the moment when all I have done, all of the dreaming, scheming and screaming become one. This is the day to see it sparkle and shine, when all I've lived for becomes mine. All these years I faced the world alone, and now the time has come to prove to them I've made it on my own. This is the moment, my final test. Destiny beckoned, I never reckoned second best, and I won't look down. I must not fall. This is the moment, the sweetest moment of them all. This is the moment, damn all the odds. This day will never, I'll sit forever with the gods. And when I look back, I will always recall that moment, the moment. This was the moment, the greatest moment of them all. September 14th, 3:56 a.m. I started this alone, and I must finish it alone. I know now that I must use myself as the subject of the experiment. I must be wise. I must try to analyze each change in me, everything I see. How will it be? Will I see the world through different eyes? Like a warning light, glimmering in red and crimson bloodshot, shimmering in red, beautiful and strange. See the colors change before my eyes. See how they dance and they sparkle like diamonds at night, leading me out of the darkness and into the light. It is done. I have injected 5 centiliters of a newly fused formula. Salty, bitter taste. Stings the gums. Warm in the gullet. Prickling heat spreading strongly from my veins. It's like the euphoria. Lightheadedness. Noticeable behavioral differences. Now the die is cast. Nothing left to do. Time alone will prove my theory's true. Show the world no. Dear God. What's this? Something is happening. I can't explain. Something inside me of breathtaking pain devours and consumes me and drives me insane. Suddenly, uncontrolled, something is taking hold. Suddenly, agony killing me, killing me. Suddenly, the breath, my sense resists the death. Suddenly, kill me. Always, this creature that I see. 4 o'clock and all's well. An unexpected development. It's a secret, since the dark I don't know. I do not know what I seek yet. I am seeking alone. Have a thirst that I cannot deprive. Never mind, felt so alive. There is no battle I could not die. Feeling like this, feeling alive. Like the moon in enigma, lost all the night. Down some heavenly stigma, the blazing of real light. Feeling of being alive, there was no truly alive. It's a truth that I can feel alive. It's a feeling of being and
I'm so sorry, Miss Jekyll. Perhaps next week.
No, Poole. I won't come again, not until Dr. Jekyll asks for me.
Emma.
Father.
Oh, he asks for you constantly, Miss Jekyll, but he's not seen anybody, not for weeks now.
Because of his work. Yes, I know. Show him the flowers, Poole, the nourishing things I brought. You can get his attention. Say that to remind him that there is more in his life than his work. Myself, for example.
I thought you weren't coming here again until he emerges.
I'm not.
This is absurd. You're sacrificing everything valuable in his life to this experiment.
The experiment is the most valuable thing in his life.
After you.
No. No, Father, before me. I understand that. No, you can lean along with me, I understand.
I'm not. Persuade him. He's wasting his time.
I did not wish to alarm Miss Caruso, and it's hardly my place to criticize the doctor. But for more than a week now, he's been locked in that laboratory. I'm instructed to leave his meals at the door and go away.
He's been alone in there all this time.
Alone, sir? No.
But if you're forbidden to admit it,
I did not admit him, sir. The doctor must have let him in. I would not have admitted a man of that sort to the doctor's home. I saw him here, just once, standing in front of the fire, staring at his reflection. He told me to clear out and not disturb him when the doctor came. But later, that same night, I heard the doctor, or someone, in the laboratory there, crying, weeping. The strangest sound you ever heard, sir.
Oh! Oh!
Sir?
I've been ringing for a quarter of an hour. Go to Mr. Grizzard, chemist. Now! Fetch me back that list of drugs. Now!
Henry! Good Lord, what has happened to you?
Now!
You look as if you're in the grip of the very devil.
It's something that you must do for me. There's a letter here for Emma. One for her father and one for you. If ever I should be taken ill, or should have to go away for a time without otherwise alerting you, everything you'll want to know is in these letters.
If you should go away,
Yes.
what do you say? I don't accept these.
John, you're my lawyer. More essentially, you're my friend. You must do this for me.
You might think Henry must re-examine your priorities. have your work. Nothing more. You will possess. What is your demon? You've never been this way before. You've lost the fire. It was a dream. Something strange, something wrong. I see a change. It's like when hope dies. I who have known you for so long, I see the pain in your eyes. There was a time one evening in that vision, had a plan, chosen life, so nothing was very clear. Had it all, seemed to know just what left for, but now it seems to know.
Over his head, he could lose control, and that I dread. There has been talk. They say he's gone too far. He's locked himself away in his own world, pursuing this insanity.
It is his work.
It's more than work. He is obsessed. The man is driven.
He's given time and asked for more. His works a crime to be forgiven.
There's something strange.
He's given time and asked for more.
I see a change of a bizarre kind. He's chasing dreams he'll never find. That's his
A young lady to see you, sir.
Send her away.
Indeed, sir. She's dressed little enough like a lady. No doubt she found your card dropped on the street somewhere.
My card.
Yes, sir.
I will see her, Paul. Now, Paul.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Miss
Lucy.
Lucy.
Lucy Harris. I'm the one you and a friend met.
Oh, yes, of course, I remember. I remember. Won't you sit down, please? What brings you here?
You said if I ever needed a friend.
Yes. Yes, of course.
Pretty, isn't it?
Who on earth would do such a thing?
A real English gentleman. Did a lovely job, didn't he?
Just one moment.
Some men are real skillful when it comes to causing pain.
And you didn't go to the police.
The police?
Yes.
A girl like me making a complaint about a man like him. A rich man. Oh, that's funny. I won't forget his name in a hurry, though. Hyde. Edward Hyde.
Why come to me? Your family.
No, I have no family. You gave me your card, remember?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course.
I've never had someone like you be nice to me before.
I'm sorry. So sorry.
Sympathy, tenderness, warm as the summer, offer me their embrace. Friendliness, gentleness, strangers to my life, they are there in his face. Goodness and sweetness and kindness abound in this place.
Yeah. You'll soon feel more comfortable.
I feel like a lady.
You are. A most remarkable lady.
I am in love with the things that I see in his face. It's a memory I know time will never erase.
Good morning.
I peer through windows, watch life go by, dream of tomorrow, and wonder why. The past is holding me, keeping life at bay. special.
Very nice. Yes, I'd like to see her again next week.
Oh, certainly, Your Grace, happy to oblige. Must make a pleasant change from all your charity work. Of course, we don't do it for charity. Is Wednesday all right?
Wednesday is very nice. Goodbye for now, my dear.
Oh, there. You say cheerio to His Grace, huh? Oh, never mind her. She is stunned by your generosity, that is all. Till Wednesday then, huh? Steh auf! Was sperrt Sie ein?
Your Grace warms the heart to know that romance still blossoms even in the sewers of London.
Who are you, sir?
There's a pretty pair, Romeo of the cloth and the Juliet of the gutter. Though perhaps Juliet is a trifle young for such a disgusting old Romeo.
How dare you, sir? Do you know who I am?
Yes. Oh, yes, Your Grace, I know exactly who you are. Eminent churchman and philanthropist, friend to those in need, particularly of the female gender and years too tender.
Because
Now, Rupert! 14 bishops of Basingstoke, our fair city's most distinguished, degenerate, obscene, corrupt, and malignant hypocrite! Hypocrite! And you will certainly pass as though he to run rampant and free, that lives labor of the this time the wilderness me, lost like a busy desire, kills my own soul in its class, burning with primitive fire, basic and perfect. The light, I'll never blind steal from all the gods. Tonight, I'll take from all mankind, conquer all the odds. I feel I'll end it all forever. Insane himself. By my side, and I'll show the world that tonight, the name and worship, the name and word, I, with a feeling of peace so alive. I have never seen you so alive. It's a feeling of evil inside. It's a feeling of fear and word.
Or to both, forbidden to see or speak to police. Sunken in a really presumptive son-in-law, some kind of dark web was being cast around him and those connected to his work at St. Jude's. He could not allow Emma and Henry to get caught up in that web.
Read about the hideous murder, a fake religious murder.
And poor old Bishop Weathershot.
See walking with his daughter, a woman proud to slaughter.
The shepherd taken to his flock.
He died in a London slum, a slave to martyrdom.
He died without complaint. He should be made a saint.
He's gone back home to God.
He was his very own. Why should it be? His mystery. In the night down, it's a night down, it's a right step bloody in the night.
Sweet death has taken this brave man from us. Friends, take what comfort that you can from
That's another one of us gone, Teddy. Irreplaceable.
Impossible.
Yes?
I'm happy to inform you that you're relieved of your duties, sir.
What?
All of them.
Damned impertinence. Who in hellfire are you?
Damn in hellfire.
Exactly. What's another one of you got, Teddy?
Oh, there's another murder, just like that other murder. That poor old General Glossop, dead.
Must be that Bishop Copty, that bloated Johnny Potty, that fella must be off his head.
That's true the last 4 days. This kid has fancy ways.
To kill on fancy calls requires a lot of moves.
He hates the upper class. He must be on his ass.
Is it? Dr. Jekyll! What are you doing here? You have things that pull it from those drugs. All but two of them, sir. You know, I could lose my license for just one day. I have the others. Tomorrow night, sir. What are they for? None of your bloody business! No, sir. Of course not, sir. Are you all right, Dr. Jekyll? You don't seem to be yourself. I've been better, President. I've been better.
There's a killer on the loose. Would be a bag.
To get his head inside a noose.
The man must hang.
Maybe his love will get him.
They got to try to get it. They got to trail it, trail it now. Turn, no matter who would blame it. To him who wants to save it. We all be worth blaming. It's a curse man. It's a curse man. Nothing's worse than outrageous. When I order a decent claret, I expect a decent claret.
Oh, Archie, you wouldn't know a decent claret if it poured itself down your shirt.
Of course I would. But why do you always serve that cheap swill when we dine at your place?
Well, isn't faith, hope, and charity?
You! And who in perdition are you, sir?
No one that you would know, Sir Archie. Paul. Believe I can speak. You're going, sir.
That's it. Get inside.
Sweet, have you ever time together?
Scandalous. Step aside, you creature. This is my final admonition.
This is mine. Listen, my love, you really should be more careful wearing your real diamonds. You never know who you might encounter.
Please!
Please! Difficult word for you to pronounce, isn't it, my lady? Must be the first time you've used it!
About the worst two murders.
What's worse than the worst two murders?
The nation's murders 3 and 4.
It's not as three and four. Missy, you're extremely messy. And poor Archie is no more. There's lots of letting go. That's why the last they change. It's not as great as strange. This time it's in for strange. We make what good needed. What's that we do? We must bring
You're traveling?
No, escaped.
Very wise. I wish I could persuade Dr. Jekyll to do the same.
Whatever you call it, savage.
I'm telling that to no one.
Yes.
No. Dean, actually, I don't know what you heard, Atlas, but I did everything I could. I tried to save them, all of them. Tried like hell.
That's a matter between you and God. God knows that you know that you tried. Now have a safe journey.
Bad news from God, Teddy.
Cause they're all so thick and stuff and yarn.
Go still.
6th, 10:45 p.m. We are here. We are here alone. Terrible. More terrible than any beast stalking its prey.
What do you want here?
Henry,
Who let you in here?
who let me into the office? The laboratory door was unlocked. I was desperate for some word.
You thought to find it spying in my journal?
Henry! Henry, look at me. I cannot believe neither one of us has become so old that we aren't able to have a civil conversation. I understand your work is unprecedented and painful. I see what it's doing to you. No, to us. And yet, I know you must move forward. You believe in this so strongly.
But it has gone beyond there, but it's taken a hold of me like an addiction. And yet the truth. God, the truth is inside somewhere. I can't explain it to myself, much less to you.
You don't need to explain anything. You never promised me the journey would be easy. All pleasant, my dearest. Only that we would take it together. When it's all began, we knew it'd be our price. Once we were lost in love's embrace. There we found our perfect place. Once upon a dream, once there was a time like no other time before. Hope was still an open door. Once upon a dream, and I was afraid. The dream was so exciting, but now I see it fade, and I am here alone. Once upon a dream, you were heaven sent to me. Was it never meant to be? Was it just a Could we begin again? Once upon
Don't abandon me. In God's name, Emma. I've never needed you more. And I do love you.
I know that. I will wait for you, however long it takes. And I will pray for you. You need me.
October 7th, 1:30 a.m. The experiment is out of control. The transformations are starting to recur of their own accord. The beast has taken a heavy toll, not only on me, who can yet be saved, but on others who cannot. Emma, please, don't leave me alone. I must work.
We'll give you some answers first. What's the meaning of this document? Who is Edward Hyde? Why, in God's name, would you bequeath to him everything that you
Those
possess?
letters were to be opened only if I went away.
Or became ill. You have gone away from me, and clearly you are ill. Who is Edward Hyde?
College inextricably involved in the experiment. If I should be unable to complete it, he must have the wherewithal to continue my work.
Henry, if I am to act as your lawyer and your friend, you must tell me everything.
I told you everything that can be told, everything that I comprehend myself. Now, I must ask you for an even greater favor.
Please, tell me.
Visit the chemist will require positive red lights from my immediate use. They are to be delivered to your offices the instant he has them, and then you must bring them here. Please, no further questions, solicitor! I dare not leave this room before the next step is accomplished. You must trust me, John. A few more days.
I trust you with my life, Henry. I suppose I must trust you with your own.
Yes, your friend. My life is in the balance. Many lives are in the balance. All our lives. And his life, too. He wreaks his vengeance on my contemptible world and then disappears within me like the sting of breath upon a mirror. He's found the perfect hiding place. He is cruelty incarnate. Everything that I have wanted to eradicate from man's nature. And yet, so wonderful is his love of life. What sea of madness lies inside of me? Is the truth my fears conceal? What evil force makes Edward Hyde of me? The darkest side of me does he reveal? What is this strange obsession? It's tearing me apart. So strange, deranged expression of what's in my heart. Am I the man that I appear to be? Am I someone I don't know? Is there some monster drawing near to me, becoming clear to see? Will what I fear to be so?
I sit and watch the rain, and my tears run down the window pane. Sit and watch the sky moment I thought it was somebody else.
For a moment it almost was. I've seen rather sad news. I have to go away for a while. A friend and I have a little dispute to settle.
Be nice to him, Lucy. Be nice.
You're glad to see me go.
No, sir.
Then only tell me you're lying. Lucy.
When do you come back?
That shouldn't take long. We'll know where you are every moment that I'm away. And I'll help you feel not waiting for me when I return.
I feel your fingers cold on my shoulder, your chilling touch as it runs down my spine, watching your eyes as they invade my soul, forbidden pleasures I'm afraid to make mine. The touch of your hand, the sound of your voice, at the moment your eyes meet mine, I'm out of my mind, I am out of control, full of feelings I can't define.
It's a sin when only
Like a hand in flame,
the senses proclaim
it's a
dangerous game. Darker dream has no ending, so unreal. You believe that it's true. Dance again. Another mystery tale. Finding princess doesn't know what to do. The ghost of the way, she will want to stay. By the way, there's no way to win.
I know as I'm lost and I'm coming lost. My emotions are lost. I lose the name.
It's a crime and a shame.
It's true all the same. It's a danger.
Dangerous game. No one speaks. Words are loud and clear. All the words we want to hear.
The touch of your hand, the sound of your voice.
At the moment your eyes meet mine, I'm losing my mind, I'm losing control. In feelings I can't define.
It's a sin with no name.
No remorse and no shame, by a fury and a flame.
The devil's to blame.
And the angels proclaim. It's a dangerous game.
If you live around here, what's the people like? Will make promises. They do what honor, my dear. And the truth is, you end up getting scarred. There's a piece of the door repeats. Wild and free, but we won't let it in. 'Cause we don't want to see what is lurking right behind. The facade.
Henry.
Dr. Jekyll is not available. And there's no use waiting, Mr. Hudson. I don't expect the doctor anytime soon.
I am here under his explicit...
Leave me at once and go!
Leave the world of Dr. Jekyll. Where is he?
Even if I told you, you would not believe me.
Why do you tell me what it is? What will sin for your fortunes? The choice is yours, Mr. Hyde. Yes, I know who you are. And I can see that Henry has good reason to be frightened of you. What have you done with him?
What have I done with him? What has he done with me? Here, allow me to show you.
Why, John, you're not afraid of the truth, are you? Afraid of science. Redeem my father and the thousands who inhabit that same uninhabitable hell. I may yet be able to regain control. Hyde is a part of me, John, freed from within. Now that he has returned within, I can subdue him. But there is no time. I've one more task which you must accomplish for me. Tell me she must read it at once. Read it to her. Her life is also in danger, as is mine.
I was the one that introduced you there.
And others. Please, go now, John. Find her and persuade her.
Is it your message I'm taking? Or his?
If you knew him, you wouldn't ask. Go on now! With these ingredients, I've one final chance to save myself. To regain control.
God help you, my friend. God help us all!
Somehow I've got to get back to the place where my journey started. Find the course I trod when I first departed. I've got to hang on to the vision that first inspired me, to the hope that fired me when the world admired me. I'll find my way back to the higher ground and see the view I saw before. I'll search the world until the answer's found, and my despair about forevermore. I've got to rebuild all the dreams that the winds have scattered. From what fate has shattered, I'll retrieve what mattered. Somehow I've got to go on to the evil has been defeated, till my work's completed.
to late visitors round here.
This is from Dr. Jekyll. You are to leave London at once tonight if possible. My dearest Lucy, I regret more than I can ever express that my private misfortunes prevent me from ever seeing you again. I have found in you a tender and loving light during these past dark days. I hope you will accept the enclosed as a small repayment for the lesson you have taught me. Leave this place, I beg you, and begin again, secure in the knowledge that I shall never forget you. Jekyll.
You don't owe me nothing, I owe you.
That's not my answer, but I beseech you to do as he asks. I am sure it's for the best.
Why didn't he come? Why did you?
Because he is my friend.
Yes. Yes, I suppose he's mine too.
Believe it. Good night, then, and good luck. May you find a happier life elsewhere.
Chance
Doctor Lucy. Oh, you weren't expecting me.
No, sir.
Who else can I turn to for sympathy? Tenderness. You had another visitor this evening.
Oh, sir, not really.
It wasn't the doctor himself, was it? No, no. Henry's such a very busy man.
You know Dr. Jekyll?
Know him? We're close. Very close. He and I. We share everything, just as you and I do, my sweet Lucy. Everything. Leave this place, I beg you. You wouldn't leave the city without saying goodbye, would you?
No, sir, I'm not going anywhere.
That's right. We're not going anywhere. Come to me now. Close. Closer. Sympathy. Tenderness. Warm as the summer of me. Embrace. Friendliness, gentleness, strangest in my life that are there in this place. Goodness and sweetness and kindness are found in this place. Lost in the darkness, silence surrounds me. Once there was morning, now endless night. I will find the answer. I'll never desert you. I promise you this. Till the day that I... Do you really think that I would ever let you go? Do you think I never set you free? If you do, I'm sorry to say, it simply isn't so. You will never get away from me. All that you are is a face in the mirror. I close my eyes and you disappear. I want to face your face in the mirror. Long as you live, I will still be here. All that you are is the end of a nightmare. All that you are is a dying scream. After tonight, I shall end this demon dream. This is not a dream, my friend, and it will never end. This one is the nightmare that goes on. I'm here to stay, no matter what you may pretend. And I'll flourish long after you're gone. Soon you'll die and my silence will hide you. You cannot choose but to lose control. You have control, I live deep inside you. Still you feel the power of your soul. I don't need you to survive as you need me. I'll become old as you dance with death. And I'll rejoice as you breathe your final breath. I'll live inside you. all your evil deeds and rot in hell! I'll see you there, Jekyll. Never!
Yet back from the dead he came, the son of winning bells, ready to embrace the next, and we hope, much happier chapter of his life.
Join together this man and this woman in holy matrimony. If any man can show any just cause why they may not lawfully be joined together, let him now speak, or else hereafter forever hold his peace. Henry John Albert Jekyll, do you take this
Listen. Oh God, what now? Oh no. Please, someone, please take the pain away. Let's fill me. Let's kill me. Please, God, will me somehow to fight. I pray. God, help me. God, have mercy. Don't let her see not on the wedding day. No. Misty slide. I trust you are respectfully recalling the order of business!
God's name, Dr. Jekyll!
There is no Dr. Jekyll! There is only Edward Hyde. No one touches Edward Hyde. No one, or she will die before God. Emma. No one! Do it, John. Now I beg you, set me free. Set us all free. I cannot.